Vegas fantasy. Our Vegas fantasy. It's not a show about sex. It's about football.
I feel like you're gonna murder me.
That was the angry edition of this theme song.
That was a very
For an angry week. The angriest week in the history of fantasy football. Hello, fantasy football fans. I'm Kenny Davidsen.
I'm Christina Shaw.
I'm not angry at Christina.
Hi, guys.
I'm not angry at
I know,
you.
but you're scaring me, Kenny.
Oh, I'm mad.
Man. Well, how did your teams do? I'm scared to ask.
Take a wild guess.
Not good.
This is the worst week. I've had one worse week than this. The other worst week I had was 2 years ago when I had 5 championship games and I lost all 5.
Ooh.
Remember that?
Yes.
That was devastating. This, in a regular season standpoint, this is the worst one ever. Because I'm favored in 26 out of 35 leagues. Favored. Mm-hmm. Favored in some by 20 or 30 points. I win 15 out of 20. I won 15 and 20.
Ooh.
I lost in leagues. I'll get to this in the RUF and kidding me segments. I lost where I'm favored by 30. I lost by 30. I never had a week like this.
Quite the swing.
Where so many players crapped the bed.
Wow.
So many things went wrong. I've just never had a week like this. This was it's angering. I'm beside myself. And it ended last night with Lamar Jackson killing me in 5 leagues. I was eliminated in 7 leagues.
Oh, that was my next
3
question.
high stakes leagues.
So how
eliminated.
many do you have in contention?
Here's where we're at. 15 are going to get in the playoffs.
So at least
15 are in the playoffs for sure.
Okay.
That's not great though. I mean, look, we all play leagues where half the teams make the playoffs. So I'm actually below that because I have below half my teams. Now I have 8 other leagues this week where I win them in. So if I win all 8 of those, I'll get in 23. I'm out winning in all 8 of those.
Now,
and then I got one other one where I got to win. I got to get help.
Right.
So that's 24.
Okay, so you just have to win in those 8.
There's 8 where I win them in.
Okay.
Win them in, and then the other one is a win and hope.
So
it's not good though.
But if you could get 20 in the
I'll
playoffs,
take 20. You know what? I will take 20. At this point, I will take 20. I'm not happy with 20, but I'll take 20.
20 is over 50%.
Yeah. Where I was last year though, I had 17 out of 24. I wanted 25 in there this year.
Yeah.
So look, I'll take 20 at this point. But I'll tell you that the other thing, in the 8 where I'm supposed to win them in, not favored in any of them. But doesn't matter because I was favored in all these last. All right, I'm already losing my mind. We're gonna get into this in the "Are You Effing Kidding Me" segment because I'm gonna let it unload this week. How mad I am.
No.
How did you do?
Not bad. I went 3-2.
But you were eliminated in New York.
Yeah. Of course the 2 teams that I actually wanted to win, just like last week, I didn't. So. Right. I'm 100% in our dynasty league, which I'm in second place.
Yeah,
and my team has scored the highest points in the last 2 weeks.
You have an array of wide receivers in that league that nobody can compete with.
Oh, it's insane.
You have disgusting receivers in that league.
Yeah.
Terrible running backs.
Yeah.
But disgusting receivers.
And I got really lucky with quarterbacks.
And Tannehill.
Right.
That's the other thing.
I got lucky with Tannehill. I got lucky with Brissett.
Brissett's been okay, but Tannehill's the one that's actually been he's been as much as pickups go, where a year where there's been no pickups, he's been a pickup.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
Yep, I know.
Ryan Tannehill.
Oh, geez. And then in our other league that we're in our entertainers league, I need help. I have to win, and Thomas needs to lose. So I'm in 8th place.
Right?
Yes, I'm in 8th place, and I play the 7th place.
So you win that.
So I have to win that, and Thomas has to lose. He's in 6th place. So for me to go up to, and I think I have either more points than him or the same amount of points, or very close.
And now here's the thing: her name is in that league is Galladay N. So it means you have a huge decision Thursday morning, because you may not even get Jeff Driscoll Thursday morning. You may get the 3rd string quarterback that nobody's even heard of for the Detroit Lions. Ugh. And you may have to, and Galladay has been crappy.
Yeah.
Without Stafford. That's a toughie. And they're playing Chicago. That's not a must start.
I think I have Tannehill in that league, though.
That's your Tannehill league.
Is it?
I think it is.
I picked up Tannehill everywhere.
Yeah,
so.
that's it. But that's the thing is Galladay is a really big question about whether you start him or not. It's not a sure thing anymore.
Yeah.
You don't know. So.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about that on starter sit, and
Yeah.
I'll pull that up right now so we have
So we're ready
to talk
for
about
it
a little bit later.
Should we get to the fantasy highs? Let's get them to.
Let's
let's just start with Ryan Tannehill since we've been talking about Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill has been tremendous. He's been the Tennessee Titans are 4-1 with Tannehill in the lineup.
Good for them.
How do you like that?
Yeah. And he had 2 rushing touchdowns, too.
Yeah,
that was exciting.
They killed Jacksonville. That game, Jacksonville got a couple late touchdowns to make it close, and Fournette went all over the place. But they killed Jacksonville. That wasn't even close.
Fournette was having a good game, too.
He did. He played pretty well. Derrick Henry just ran all over them.
Crazy.
But yeah, how about Ryan Tannehill has been terrific.
I feel like it was a good mixture of passing, running. It was just very well schemed.
Yeah.
They looked good.
You know what's weird, though? So usually when you get a quarterback that's becoming viable, you can find receivers that you can. And I know A.J. Brown had a good day, but what Tennessee receiver are you going to trust?
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
It's weird to have a quarterback
funny,
that's doing so well and there's no receiver you don't want from that team.
The exact opposite of Jared Goff.
Right.
Where you have everybody that's amazing.
And the quarterback
is horrible.
Which we'll get to in a minute. Obviously, let's talk about Lamar Jackson last night. They toyed with the Rams. They toyed with them.
Insane.
5 touchdown passes, 2 to my bench guy, Marquise Brown.
But he only threw 20 passes.
No touchdowns to Mark Andrews. It's funny, they scored how many points? 45 points last night. Mark Andrews wasn't even needed in that game. So I hope he didn't need Mark Andrews to win a league last night.
I guess not.
Lamar Jackson, you have a very good shot to win a title.
And he rushed almost 100 yards.
Unbelievable.
98 yards.
So here you go. Lamar Jackson, if he's ever going to crap the bed, it's this week and next.
Oh, yep.
49ers
yep.
and the Bills in Buffalo next week.
Oh.
This is it. Because after this, it's the Jets and Cleveland. So you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But if ever Lamar Jackson's going to have a bad week, here it is. You're going to find out. Well, I remember last year, Mahomes had the same situation where Mahomes was having a great year, but week 14, he's playing Baltimore. I'm like, if Mahomes is going to crap the bed, this is the week he's going to do it. He didn't.
Well, we'll see.
So here it is.
Here's
this is
the
your
true
week.
test.
This is the test for Lamar.
Let's see.
Sammy Darnold. How about the Jets 5-6?
Yeah, that's shocking suddenly.
Yeah.
I was saying that they weren't going to do so hot at the beginning of the year.
They weren't.
They're looking pretty good.
Well, they have a great schedule.
Good for them.
Yeah.
He threw completed 20 for 29, 315, 2 touchdowns, and he rushed for a touchdown and 16 yards. I feel like he's very matchup dependent, though, for fantasy.
I thoroughly agree with you.
And they play the Bengals this week, so fire away, fire away.
Typical Jets speak right here. Watch them lose to the Bengals this week. Just watch.
Well, I hope
Andy Dalton's coming back too. Watch them lose to the friggin' Bengals.
Oh
this
my
week.
gosh.
Just watch.
This
is the Jets. This is what they do.
All right. I hope so. I hope the Bengals get 1 win.
Yeah, I guess the Jets. The Jets are rolling. I love to see the Jets win. I need Darnold to have a big game. I've picked up Darnold everywhere.
To replace?
To replace Stafford.
To replace Golf?
Yeah, to replace Golf. I mean, Darnold's been a top 12 quarterback the last few weeks. He's been terrific.
Yeah.
So, and it's good to see. It's nice to see a young quarterback, and the guy can play. That's good to know. I think the Jets have a quarterback.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
How about now? Here's where fantasy and reality have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah.
Because, like, Jameis Winston may not get a contract next year. He may be playing somewhere else. He may be a backup next year. Right? But for fantasy, he's been great.
Yeah.
He's been startable every single week. He's startable. He's the top 12 quarterback every week. Oh yeah.
See, I don't know.
Unless you get really penalized for interceptions in your league.
Right.
If you get 1 point per interception, Winston gets you 15 to 20 points minimum a week.
He's gone for over 300 yards in 8 of his last 9 games.
So weird.
But he's also turned the ball over 19 times in the past 6 games.
Unbelievable.
6 games.
Right.
19 times.
It's unbelievable.
Jeez, dude.
Right?
How is this happening? Is he under pressure so much that he just throws it and that's what happens, or what's going on?
I don't know.
Does he need contacts? I'm gonna call his
It's such a good joke and you bumbled it.
Damn it! Optician? What is it?
We'll move on.
No. Well, now up top. Oh shit!
Wow, Christina.
I'm cussing already.
Oh my God.
Anyway, ophthalmologist.
Eye doctor.
Wait, ophthalmologist. What is it? Now you have to tell me.
Ever. Ophthalmologist.
Oh, okay, I was right.
Yeah.
Well, like after 20 times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to fantasy football.
Oh, hilarious.
All right.
With Jameis, obviously Chris Godwin had a wonderful week. Chris Godwin has 1 week all year under 10 points.
Good for him.
Yeah, what a year.
You know, and I know we've talked about this before, but how is this going to play out when we start drafting next year between Godwin and Chris Evans or Mike Evans?
Yeah, boy, it's a tough call. They're the Thielen Diggs next year.
Yeah,
and how are you going to play it? And who's their quarterback?
right.
That's where a lot of it has to do with it. If it's not Winston, if they draft a quarterback, I mean, they may not go so high next year. But Godwin's been terrific. How about Jarvis Landry with a 30-point week? 35, I think, something like that. 36.
Yeah, the last 4 weeks he's had a touchdown too.
How you like that?
I would have never thunk it.
How about he being the number 1 receiver in Cleveland instead of OBJ?
Well, you predicted it, Kenny Davidsen. You heard it first here. If you listened to our podcast in the beginning of the year, we talked about who was going to crap the bed for the whole year, and both Kenny and I were both correct-amundo.
You were more correct than me because your guy only played 1 game. My guy plays, and he hasn't been great. But he's look. Oh, Antonio Brown was your pick, so you win.
Yeah, but we were both correct.
Yeah, no, OBJ hasn't been great. Landry's been the number 1 receiver there. How you like that?
Wow,
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So Jarvis Landry's a good football player.
Did he used to play? He used to play on Miami, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Revenge game this week. That's why.
Right. Okay.
Went off.
Okay. It's all coming back to me now.
Mm-hmm. How about DJ Moore?
Wait a minute. We got a remix.
Okay.
DJ. Wait. Error. More. DJ more. DJ more. DJ more.
Nice.
Thanks.
Did you draft DJ Moore? You have him in Dynasty.
I sure did.
Oh, yeah. He's been terrific.
Yes. 126 yards and 2 touchdowns out of 6 catches.
So I had a real tough start-sit decision in 2 leagues this week. This is where I've been wrong, is flexing. 2 things I've had a bad year with is quarterbacks and flexes.
Everyone's had a bad year with quarterbacks.
Well, I've had, in terms of my start-sit with quarterbacks, has been awful. But the flexing. I'm always starting the wrong guy in the flex.
Kenny, stop flexing so much.
No,
God.
yeah,
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah,
You're flexing so hard.
So I had the same decision in 2 leagues where it was Jalen Samuels with DJ Moore. And Jalen Samuels, running back for Pittsburgh, like floor 15 points, right?
Yeah.
So 1 league I started Moore, 1 league I started Samuels.
Well, did your Moore team win?
My Moore team won, my Samuels team lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I didn't, I checked if I'd started Moore, I actually would have lost a heartbreaker last night instead of been done already. I would have lost to the Baltimore defense last night. I got 13 points.
Yeah.
So I lost anyway.
Yeah.
But man,
he's had 95 plus yards or 95 yards or more in 5 consecutive games now.
So this league's eliminated, but here's a start sit for. I'm gonna tell you right now. I got Julian Edelman, Julio Jones, Adam Thielen, DJ Moore. Which one are you sitting?
Oy.
Probably Thielen, right?
Or you definitely sit Thielen. Yeah. Because you're not sure about what he's going to be when
or
he comes
Jones.
back.
Jones might not. Jones is not practicing, so that decision may be made for me.
True.
Yeah. So anyway, Leonard Fournette got in the end zone today. This week.
Yeah, he's had 3 touchdowns all year.
Yeah, 2 of them were on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's horrible.
But he's 15 points every week.
Yeah.
He's productive every week.
He's had decent fantasy football numbers, probably
Right.
from his catches.
Yeah.
And some of his yards he gets. But, I mean, this week he had 97 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he had 9 catches. And 62 yards.
And he has stayed healthy.
Yes.
After 2 years of crap with Leonard Fournette, he's been great this year.
I stayed away from him everywhere.
Oh, I totally did.
I
got him in 1 league. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted 1 share of him. Wish I had more. Christian McCaffrey. Let's just move on.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, we
great.
know. We know. Yeah,
Great.
every week.
Great, Dave.
Derrick Henry, very unassumingly, is having a great year.
Yeah.
He really is. Like the week before the bye, He had over 20 some odd points.
Mm-hmm.
He is consistent. Now, in a standard league, he's very consistent. In a PPR league, he doesn't catch passes.
Right.
So you're not aware, but he's a top 10 running back.
Oh,
this
yeah.
year.
159 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had that huge 74-yard run, too.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yep.
Good for him.
Remember last year when he did to Jacksonville on a Thursday night game? Remember he did like 200 yards in that game? It was a Thursday night game.
Oh, interesting.
He ran over them and he destroyed Jacksonville again.
Hmm.
So to start Derrick Henry against Jacksonville. Now Derrick Henry against Indianapolis this week. It'll be a very interesting game.
Things that make you go,
Your boy, Zach Ertz.
finally.
There you go.
Gosh. Yeah. I mean, he's all they got. That's all the Eagles have. That's it.
You know who let me down this week was Goddard.
I know.
Oh, boy. Now, Jeffrey and Aguilar are supposed to play Sunday. They're playing the Dolphins. I mean, if they can't beat the Dolphins, they should go home. So,
Yeah.
hey, look, they're only a game out of the playoffs, and it's not like the Cowboys are world beaters here.
No, they're
You know?
2 games out of the
Are they
playoffs.
Are they 2 games behind Dallas?
Well, they're only 1, but Dallas holds a tiebreaker.
But yeah, but they play Dallas later in the year. If they beat Dallas, then they'll take the tiebreaker back, won't they?
I don't know. Then how does that work? If
It goes down the division record after that. And the Eagles still have to play the Giants twice, and they still have to play the Redskins again. So the Eagles haven't even played the division. The Eagles have 4 division games left.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So if we win out.
I think if you win out, you're in. But you got to win out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you what, the Eagles' schedule is gold the rest of the way.
I know. So Zach Ertz, Goddard, plug and play, baby.
I don't know about Goddard, not with Jeffrey and Aguilar back. I'm not sure about Goddard right now.
But you don't think they're going to double team?
I mean, it's Miami. I mean,
Goddard open?
he just doesn't get the volume. It worries me a little bit. I mean, Ertz will get the volume for sure.
Well,
but,
yeah.
You know, interesting. How about George Kittle playing with a broken bone in his ankle?
Stupid. And I didn't start him because he was playing so late in the week, and you can't. So I ended up playing Jack Doyle, who gets me 6 points, and then Kittle goes off on my bench. It doesn't matter. I won anyway.
It was hard because you had a night game. You didn't have a backup.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
I picked up, in the one Kittle league I have, I picked up Gerald Everett. So that if Kittle wasn't playing, I could play Everett. Now, Everett stunk last night, so that would have been dead. I got killed in that league anyway.
Yeah.
But I was like, I need a backup. I'm like, oh, it looks like Kittle's going to play, but what if he doesn't?
Right.
I got to figure something out here.
Right. And Jack Doyle hasn't been doing horrible.
Nope.
But last week he only got like 5 or 6 points or something. So
Wasn't great.
yeah, what are you gonna do?
And look who's come alive, Jared Cook.
Yay! Yeah. I've been hot since week 5.
He's been hot.
Good for him.
Yep.
99 yards and a touchdown. 6 out of 8 passes.
And now, for a segment that might take until next Thursday to get through. Who crapped the bed? Did you crap the bed? Did I crap the bed? Did everybody crap the bed?
They did.
Oh, my Lord. Do we all want to know who crapped the bed?
Crap the bed! Let's just pull up your roster, Kenny, and we can talk about
all my rosters. I crapped the bed. That's who crapped the bed.
Kenny crapped the bed. His team crapped the bed. Jared Goff crapped the bed. The whole Rams crapped the bed.
So, we do this show, and we have an outline. I write an outline for Christina and for me. And we go through, like, you know, A, B, C, D, how many players we get. Usually, for the crap the bed segment or the fantasy high segment, we get to, like, letter G, letter H, and we move on. Just so you know, this goes to letter T today. Okay?
Letter T.
Letter T. That's how many players crap the bed this week. All right?
All right, well, let's get started because we're going to be here.
We're going to be here forever. Aaron Rodgers. Crap the bed.
Yeah.
100 yards passing. Worst passing output that he played in a game that he didn't get injured in ever.
And he passed 20 times.
Right. They were out of the game.
He made 20 complete passes.
Right.
Out of 33. So, like, how? What does that equal? What is that?
That's 5 yards per
That's
reception.
5 yards per reception.
About that, a little more than that. Yeah, because he went over 100 yards.
104, but yeah.
Yeah. So, like 5.1, 5.0.
They play the Giants. It'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, no, Aaron Rodgers this week's going to have a comeback week like you've never seen.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is putting up
pissed.
35 this week.
He better.
You almost set it in stone.
Yep.
Right? Matt Ryan, who has stunk since the injury.
Yeah. He's only had 3 touchdowns in the last 4 games.
Wow.
not
Where'd
good.
that come from? And they won the last 2 weeks. They got killed this week.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This one, you forgive Dak Prescott because he's been so good. But, yeah, he was up in New England. Couldn't do anything. Forgive him for that. Bad week.
Yeah. Here's my question. Do you bench Prescott when he has a bad matchup?
I don't know. Because here's a good week to ask that question because they're playing Buffalo.
Right.
Very good week to ask that question. Who are your options?
Baker Mayfield?
Wow. I don't love Mayfield this week in Pittsburgh. If it's Darnold, yeah. If it's even Dalton, I still wouldn't do it for Dalton. But Garoppolo, not this week, not in Buffalo, not in Baltimore.
Yeah. I just
it really depends on your options.
Right. I feel like the Cowboys have won so much because they've had such easy schedule.
Yeah.
And now their schedule is going to get harder, and now we're going to see what Dak Prescott is really made out of.
Well, we're going to find out. The thing with Dak, and the reason why I'm not sitting Dak is because he runs. And he can run for a touchdown. He might be able to squeeze out 15, 16 points this week against Buffalo. I don't think he's going to get 30.
No.
But I think he'll squeeze out something.
Well, we'll see.
That's a tough call.
Yeah.
Tom Brady. It seems like deja vu from a year ago. Remember when Tom Brady killed you last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it had a lot to do with the weather too. I mean, did you see how bad it was?
Oh, it's terrible.
It was pouring rain.
It was.
It's a shame because that should have been a great game.
Yep.
I would have loved to see like a great shootout, high scoring game with that. And it was just like womp womp.
Nothing.
What are you going to do?
Now Brady's up against Houston. So bounce back week for Brady this week. Not a problem there.
Yep.
Russell Wilson.
Completed only 13 passes.
They didn't need him. They killed him on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was bad weather too.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't want to throw it.
Again, expect a bounce back week on Monday Night Football against the Vikings for Russell Wilson. I think Russell Wilson will be just fine this week.
That's going to be a good game.
Yeah, that'll be a great game, Monday Night Football. Oh, God, I can't even talk about the Rams. The Rams are so putrid. Jared Goff.
Just what happened?
You know,
he just always craps the bed recently.
The whole month. He didn't throw a touchdown pass in the month of November.
Ugh.
How's that?
Here's his fantasy football points in the last 3 weeks. 3, 3, and 4.
Disgusting. And what do you do now? They're playing Arizona. I mean, that's a bounce back game if I've ever seen one. I mean, I'm putting them in.
Yeah.
If I have them, I'm putting them in. I'm not confident about it.
What's going on with him?
That's the thing. We don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not just Goff. I mean, Robert Woods, he got garbage time points last night. So he was okay because of the garbage time points, but not like any Ram was affected. Cooper Kupp let a ball slip through his hands that cost me a league, by the way.
They were out of it by then anyway.
He still has no volume.
Yeah.
Since week 8.
Gurley. Oh, Cooper Kupp. We love you, Cooper Kupp.
What do you do with Gurley?
Well, we kind of already were saying that Gurley was going to have a crappy year anyway.
But last week he was great against the Bears. He had a really good game.
Yeah.
So it's week to week with these guys.
Yeah.
It's week to week. It feels like it's week to week with everybody this year, except for Lamar Jackson and Christian McCaffrey. I feel like every other player in fantasy football is week to week this week.
And Patrick Mahomes.
Well, I mean, he got hurt for a while, but yeah, you're probably set with him too.
Yeah.
But it's just not a lot of consistency this year. That's
oh,
for sure.
And Michael Thomas.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Very consistent.
Absolutely right.
Think that's about it.
Yep. And Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
He's been that. All right, so not just the two we mentioned, so like 5 or 6.
5, but it's not many.
Not many. No, there's a lot of inconsistency.
Normally, like last year, it was like Thielen and Diggs every week.
Yeah, every week there was consistency last year,
them.
not this year. You're not getting it this year. It's week to week. Mm-hmm. Speaking of inconsistent, Amari Cooper. 0.
Yeah. He was held without a catch for the first time this season. So, I mean, it's going to happen.
He had 1 catch against the Jets.
It was a crappy game.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad weather.
I'm a little worried with Amari Cooper because he's hurt. And I'm also a little worried because Randall Cobb has all of a sudden emerged.
Yeah.
So it tells you that Cooper's hurt. And and I'm not expecting anything out of Cooper this week against Tre'Davious White in Buffalo.
No, thank
you. Good
you.
luck.
Bye.
Right?
Do you sit him?
I can't sit these. I just, I'm tired.
Right.
You don't sit your studs.
Right.
Although I've just said you might have to sit Galladay, but I don't know if it's a different situation. I don't even know.
I don't even know anymore.
I don't even know anymore. I'm so fed up. Mike Evans, another one. Like Mike Evans, if Godwin goes off, Mike Evans doesn't.
Yep.
Mike Evans wasn't terrible, but he wasn't great.
50 yards. What do you had, like 9 points or
Yeah,
something?
it's okay,
4 catches.
but not what you need.
No. Give me what I need, Mike Evans.
Right.
Give me what I need.
T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah.
On Thursday, nothing.
Nothing.
He's hurt too.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one, Tyler Lockett. And he came back from an injury. Here's the guy that's been consistent all year. And now he's got a problem.
Yeah, and he screwed me this week because he gets his normal,
15,
and I would have went 4 and
you would have won in New York.
4-1.
You'd be alive in New York.
Yep.
He killed you. Him and Cup.
Yep.
He and Cup, who've been so good for you all year, and Barkley. We're about to get to.
But at least Lockett, he leads the team in reception yards.
Yeah, but now he's playing like crap.
But Russell has a bad game. Lockett has a bad game. That's how it works.
I'm expecting a bounce back this Monday.
Yeah, they're gonna be fine.
That should be a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Crowder.
Yeah.
They didn't need him. They scored 34 points and they don't need him.
But again, they played the Bengals this week.
Well,
you're playing them then.
Right.
Now, do you play Crowder or Galladay?
Wow, it's tough. I mean, if it's the third string quarterback for Detroit, I'm not playing Galladay.
Yeah, true.
I'll play Crowder.
Yeah, I agree. Jeez.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah.
Good call.
All right.
Cortland Sutton. He's been good all year. That's the first one on here in a while. But they're playing the Chargers this week, so maybe a bounce back for him.
Yeah.
Who's going to play quarterback? Is Drew Lock going to start playing quarterback for the Broncos?
Who?
Drew Lock. Might be coming in.
Oh, jeez.
Don't know yet. It's still Brandon Allen, we think, this week.
Oh, this quarterback situation this year has been horrible.
Yeah.
Putrid.
Let's get to these running backs. Your boy Saquon.
Yeah. He hasn't rushed for more than 100 yards since week 2.
Wow.
That's
unbelievable.
Putrid.
That's unbelievable. They're playing the Packers this week, too. You got to figure he's going to do something.
What's going on?
I mean, like, what do you do? Like, you drafted Barkley number 1 overall, and he stunk this year. What are you going to do? You're going to lose. That's what you're going to do.
Exactly.
There's been no help this year.
You had bad luck, Kenny.
But usually you've got players that can help you. Usually you get somebody off the waiver wire that can help you this year.
Well,
you haven't had that this year.
Gallman wasn't doing it.
No, he didn't do it.
He's still not doing it.
No, Philip Lindsay stunk.
Yeah.
In a good matchup against Buffalo where you can run on Buffalo. Stunk.
Now, here's an interesting thing for you. What do you think about this? The next 3 games Philip Lindsay has for your playoffs are the Texans, the Chiefs, and the Lions.
Wow.
What do you think about making a trade for Philip Lindsay this week?
If you have trading, a lot of leagues, the trade deadline's passed, right?
It's already passed.
In most of my leagues, yeah.
Yeah. But it's interesting.
If you can trade for him, hell yeah. If I would make an offer. If you can still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could do it this week.
This week they're against the Chargers. It's But yeah, you're right. That's
Texans,
good. That's a hell of a playoff schedule.
Chiefs, Lions.
That's nice.
Just saying.
Yeah. Here's a guy. Jalen Samuels.
Yeah. He took a back seat to good old Snell.
Benny Snell. And then another guy. Some other guy I never heard of. There was a second string running back. Samuels had what? 6 touches?
2 for 6.
And how many catches?
3 catches.
Oh, 5 touches.
Yeah.
That was close.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
What are you going to do?
I'm driving in onto Suncoast at 9 in the morning, and a reporter for Pittsburgh is on the radio, and he says, expect Benny Snell to get the bulk of the carries this week. So here it is. Should I pull Jalen Samuels out of all my lineups?
No, because remember earlier in the year, you had the same scenario, and you did what this so-called reporter said, and you were like, don't ever listen to any reporter unless it's Scheffner or
Schefter, right? But
who
he's
else?
the one. He's the one.
Yeah, or
Adam
right.
Kaplan and people like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it was a local Pittsburgh reporter that expected Snell to get the carries. They didn't have the heart to pull him out.
Yeah, I mean, you can't predict that.
Nope.
And you can't put in Snell over Samuel and then shoot yourself in the head.
No, and not only that, like even if Snell gets 15 carries, you got 20. But even if you got 15, you still expect Samuels to catch the ball out of the backfield like 8 or 9 catches. Rudolph is so terrible that he's not even going to play this week. He got benched for Devlin Hodges. So I mean,
poor Rudolph, man. I expected more from him.
He stinks. I don't know, poor Rudolph.
Poor
Rudolph. Poor. Won't join any reindeer games.
Stupid.
Oh, you said poor Rudolph. I have to go there. All right. Josh Jacobs. He hasn't been on this list a lot.
Yeah.
He's on this week.
No one in Oakland had fantasy value this week.
No, Carr was terrible too. I didn't even put him on the bad list.
So what are you gonna do?
Right. He stunk.
Yeah.
But he'll be back.
Move on.
I'm all right with that. Aaron Jones. He's week to week.
He carried the ball 13 times for 38 yards. That was ridiculous.
He's 35 points or 5 points. It's a little crazy with Aaron Jones this year. You know?
But they also played one of the best defenses, so that had a lot to do with it as well.
Expect a 30 this week with the Giants.
Right.
Right?
And you're not going to bench Aaron Jones just because he's playing one of the best defenses.
No.
You're not going to do it.
No.
So what do? You just swallow the pill and move on, I guess. So hope the rest of your team pulls it out for you. It's just...
How about James White?
Again, poor conditions,
but less than a point?
Yeah.
James White less than 1 point?
Rushed twice for 5 yards. Caught one pass for -6 yards.
What the hell is that about?
He wasn't going anywhere.
He has been up the first, before their bye, check out his fantasy box score.
Oh, yeah.
10, 10, 10, 11, 12, like every single week.
Yep.
You can count on him for a floor of 10 to 12 points. Less than 1 point? Come on.
Come on.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
There you go. Red letter S, by the way, going to T. Darren Waller.
3 receptions for 41 yards.
Now, I'll tell you what's going to help him, sadly. Hunter Renfrow might be out for the year. I watched Waller go off this week. Since Renfrow became a full-time player, Waller's target share went down.
Yeah.
Watch Waller's target share goes back up this week. Just watch.
We shall see.
And then you can put Witten on that list. I'm putting, not a lot of people are starting Witten, but it was bye weeks. He needed some tight end fill in, and Witten did nothing. Nothing Witten.
Sorry.
That's the list.
That was a lot.
I'm exhausted just thinking about this.
I need a cigarette after that.
What do you do about Carson Wentz?
You don't ever play him again in 2019.
You're not playing him against Miami this week? I'm playing him.
I'm just so frustrated. Like, he just makes me mad.
I know, you're a fan. But, like, he gets Jeffrey back. He gets Aguilar back.
Yeah, but are they going to be any good?
It's still Miami.
I feel like there's better streaming quarterbacks.
There might be. There's a lot of good options this week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What do you do with him? You playing him?
It depends. I mean, if they need a quarterback, I'm not overlooking him. People bounce back. Look, Darnold was terrible for 4 weeks. Now Darnold's been killing it.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I'm not going to drop him, but...
Well, he's dropped in a lot of leagues. He's on waivers in a lot of leagues.
Yeah.
You ever thought you'd see Carson Wentz on waivers? Right? And what are you doing about Amari Cooper's injury?
Yeah, what is his injury?
He hurt himself in that Giant game. He's been dealing with a leg and a knee injury. He's not on the injury report, but we know he's hurt.
Right.
I'm not expecting much this week.
No, especially from...
In Buffalo. Or, no, I mean, Buffalo coming to Dallas, but I'm not expecting much.
You bench him? You know when Kenny sighs?
I don't know.
I just asked a really hard question.
It's a hard question. Because, like, you're looking at it, it's like he's going to have a rough week, but he's still Amari Cooper, and he could ball out because he's got the talent. I don't think you sit the talent. It is Dak. I mean, like I said, the Galladay situation's different because Galladay might have a third-string quarterback that we've never heard of. That's a different story. I'm more prone to bench Galladay. But Cooper, I mean, still Prescott throwing to him. You never know. He could break one play for an 80-yard touchdown, and then you got your week from him, right?
Yeah, but
so I think you play him. You just play him and pray. That's it.
Play him and pray.
Yeah. So, Chris Carson fumble. Let's get to the news of the week. Chris Carson fumbled for the 8th time.
I can't with him. I can't.
And now we're hearing Rashad Penny is gonna play.
Good.
But I don't think he's gonna play over Chris Carson. But I think they're both gonna play.
Yeah, maybe they'll 50-50 split like they were projected to in the beginning of the year anyway.
I'm not starting Penny though. Like Carson's ferocious. Ferocious. He really is. He's such a good runner. I love watching him play, and he's got to hold on to the ball.
Right. I mean,
it's a problem.
If he's not holding on to the ball, he's not doing his job.
No.
Otherwise, just join a track team.
Well, there you go.
The Olympics is calling, Carson.
Mm-hmm. Andy Dalton, back at quarterback. Do you care?
I think I hope it helps Mixon, Boyd, Tate.
Does AJ Green get miraculously healthy this week?
No.
You still don't think he's playing? You don't think that's
No.
tied into the quarterback at all? Okay.
I don't think he wants to play. I don't think he wants to injure himself.
No, I don't think it is either. I think it's nothing to do with
But
it.
I hope that helps Mixon.
I think I like Mixon this week against the Jets. I know you usually can't run the ball on the Jets, but with Dalton there and it's a home game and this is their shot to win a game this year. I would expect big. I think the Bengals are going to play their best game of the year this week.
Yes,
I do.
Let's go.
May not win.
Mixon. Yeah.
Looks like Tyreek Hill's going to play on it this week.
Yeah.
I like that. Not a bad injury.
Yeah.
Get lucky with that.
Andy Reid expressed optimism.
There you go.
So we'll
you
see.
need it. He's against Oakland. That'll be some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Howard fighting a shoulder stinger.
Yeah, strength issues in his shoulder.
Right.
Interesting. More snaps for good old Sanders.
Miles Sanders and Jay Ajayi.
I tried to play Jay Ajayi this week. It didn't work.
No.
It doesn't matter. I won anyway. But I was like, let's just. I'm in. That's my ESPN where I'm in last place. So I was like, I just want to put him in just for fun.
Nice. There you go.
But it didn't matter.
No, he's not playable.
And also, the Eagles released Jordan Matthews.
That means Aguilar is playing, and that means Jeffrey's playing. That's how you know. James Conner, I didn't even bring it up, but he looked like he's playing this week either.
No.
So you playing any Steelers running backs?
It's too up in the air for me.
I agree. I can't touch it.
No.
I'm not interested.
Nope.
Nope.
Especially on the playoff run, I'd rather try like Tariq Cohen.
Yeah.
And just get my 7 points and call it a day.
Yep. Here's Golden Tate concussion protocol.
Mm-hmm.
Golden Tate, very quietly, is a consistent 12 to 13 point player every week.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose him. He's been very consistent. I love Golden Tate. I've always loved Golden Tate. He's one of my guys.
He's older, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not a kid. He's been around a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And, we got traded to the Eagles last year, and the Eagles didn't know how to use him. It was crazy. But, man, I mean, he's in a good situation with the Giants. And
we could use him this
I
year.
hope he plays Sunday. I need him. I know they're playing the Packers, but, boy, do I need him.
Yep.
So, waiver wire pickups for Week 13. There you go. Rashad Penny on waivers in a lot of leagues. You go get him?
He's 19% owned in Yahoo and 29% owned in ESPN.
Yep.
Again, it's still going to be a splitting backfield, and do you want to deal with that?
But he could take over. And if he takes over, like if Carson gets benched full time and you got Penny getting 20 carries.
Yeah, so just kind of stash him. Maybe stash him and not play him this
right.
week.
I wouldn't start him this week, but you can't be on waivers.
Yeah.
You can't.
Agree.
So now here's one. Benny Snell, I might let that go. Because, again, it's a 1 week fix with Benny Snell. Again, if he's not catching passes, who cares?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just can't risk it.
Yeah, I'm not so into Benny Snell.
No.
I'm not too sure about that. Randall Cobb.
I wouldn't play him this week, but it would be nice to get him and maybe stash him for next week.
I would play him this week because I like the secondary receivers for the Cowboys more than Cooper, because Cooper's dealing with Tre'Davious White. So I like Gallup a lot this week, and I like Cobb this week. I like the secondary guys.
Interesting.
Yeah, because they're not going to get shadowed.
You picking him up?
Yeah.
You're going to try?
I am if he's available. He's not available in a lot of my leagues.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, finding receivers at this time of year that are like consistent.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I wouldn't pick him up with a lot of confidence, but I got a league where I need a flex very badly, and I would not be worried. I would start him there. Gotta say.
Cobb or Galladay?
Oh, don't put me in that spot.
Oh, I got the sigh from him. That means it was a good question.
I got to see him starting in Detroit.
Yeah.
If I got to see if that third string quarterback, I don't want to play Galladay.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen the guy play, and they're in Chicago on Thanksgiving Day.
What's this guy's name?
I don't even know his name.
Oof.
We'll learn Thursday morning, 9:30.
Is Stafford out for the year?
No, but it doesn't look good. He hasn't gone on IR. That's a good sign. But, look, broken bone in the back. That doesn't sound good. I don't care what it is. I don't know what these feels like. That sounds awful.
Yeah, and he's no spring chicken either.
No. And they're losing.
Yeah.
So why would he come back?
I just keep playing that game over and over in my head that they lost and they shouldn't have.
Oh,
I think the Lions just deserve to lose after that. That game made me so mad.
Yeah.
And I'm not even a Lions fan.
But they do that every year. They're the Lions. The
Right.
Lions are one of those teams that figure out a way to lose.
Yeah.
They're like one of those losing DNA teams, like
Yes.
the Browns or the Jets.
Yeah.
Right?
Or the Eagles.
Well, no, the Eagles win. The Eagles won a Super Bowl. The Eagles don't ever get that. The Eagles don't get that label again for a long time.
Yeah, I guess.
Right? This year they have been great, but they're not. This year they have problems.
Yeah.
They got roster problems. They're not very good. That's the issue.
But we always were that team with Andy.
You were absolutely
with Andy Reid.
Yes, you were. How about N'Keal Harry?
Too risky and inconsistent for me personally. I'd rather Cobb over Harry.
I like Harry as a bench stash to see his usage.
Yeah, but listen, we're winding down the playoffs here.
Okay, but
how many weeks do you need to see from him?
Well,
you've had 13 weeks.
No, we haven't
12.
because this is only his second week playing. He spent the first half a year on IR, and they have no receivers on this team.
Yeah,
their second receiver is Jacoby Myers, and Mohamed Sanu. So they have no receivers on this team. So yeah, I think he's a receiver that plays with Tom Brady.
Yeah,
I'm not ignoring that, especially for the fantasy playoffs.
I don't know.
I'm not ignoring that at all.
I'd be too scared to put him in.
I wouldn't put him in. I wouldn't play him yet, but I want him on my team. I think he's a hell of a bench stash. You never know with that.
Possibly.
Absolutely.
All right.
I wouldn't ignore that.
Okay.
Russell Gage. I think as long as Hooper's out, Russell Gage is worth it.
Yes. And they played they're going to play a banged up Saints defense too.
Yeah. Now you might get something out of Russell Gage on Thursday night.
I think I like Gage out of all of them, honestly.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. But now it's after midnight. And you're looking for those, leftovers the guys that nobody wants. The guys are just sitting there.
Lonely.
Very lonely. Here's a guy that's been sitting around for 10 weeks. David Njoku. May or may not play this week, but tight ends are
cesspool.
Tight ends are a cesspool. David Njoku is just sitting there waiting to be cleaned up. You're not that into it?
No.
No?
I got one for you though.
Wait a minute. All right, well, okay. Just dispose of mine that quickly.
Yeah, sorry. Next. Thank you. Next. So we talked about this earlier. Man, that Tannehill, who's he got to throw to? How about some A.J. Brown?
A.J. Brown.
He's got to throw to somebody.
Yeah, so you can catch one pass for 5 yards this week.
You don't know, Kenny. You don't know.
No, you did that last week.
Not the week before.
Well, they're on bye. Got no passes.
Damn it.
So there you go. No, Christina wasn't into my pick, and I'm not into Christina's pick. So
hey,
there you go.
Teach their own.
I've been told we're not helping anybody on this show at all because we just argue about everybody.
Are
There's
you
no
serious?
agreements. Yeah, it's true.
We need a third. We need a third announcer.
Yeah, we need somebody that breaks ties.
Yeah.
Right. So, oh boy. I talked about one of my overthoughts. With the overthought of the week, I talked about Jalen Samuels over DJ Moore. How's this one? So I'm texting you, Steve Weiss. I said, you need to talk me out of starting Jacoby Brissett over Tom Brady. Right?
Right.
And you both did. All right, I won't play. And Brissett wasn't good.
No.
Here, you want the irony? He outscored Brady.
I know. But what did he get? 12 points?
He got 12. I mean, look, he was still better than Brady. Brady got 10. No, Brady got less than that. Brady got less than, Brady got way less.
5 or 6?
Yeah, Brady was bad.
Yeah. Did it make or break you?
No, I won that league anyway.
Well,
that's one of the few ones I won, so it's okay. But again, it's just the irony of it all.
Yeah.
That you think Brady's going to be way better, and then he wasn't.
And that was kind of like mine. I finally have an overthought of the week.
All right, there you go. Let's do it.
And again, I got Dak that I'm playing every week, and Baker Mayfield is just sitting on my bench. And it actually cost me the game because Baker Mayfield scored 30 points.
Baker Mayfield was great this week.
And Dak scored 7.88. And you think, I didn't even think, Dak's playing one of the best defenses in the league. Why am I playing Dak? But it's Dak. I'd be really hard pill to swallow sitting Dak over Mayfield. I don't know. Did I overthink it?
And cold weather.
Right. But it cost me the game. So I made a bad choice. Or did I?
Well, you thought about it. You thought wrong.
Yeah.
But, Baker was great. I don't know. I don't think you made a bad decision, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's been a lot of thinking this year.
Yes. Right and wrong thinking.
Oh yeah, got some serious thinking this week. So are you ready for? Are you kidding me? Because I'm gonna be here for a while.
Oh yeah, Kenny, you can take this week. Go ahead.
First of all, let's talk about projections. And living up to projections and what they really mean. I have a league. I'm projected to win 135 to 121. I lost 139 to 55. Here's a lineup for you that I put out. This is a Superflex PPR league. So not just a PPR where you're usually scoring 100. A Superflex
So
PPR.
130, 150.
2 quarterbacks.
Okay.
Matt Ryan, 8.64. Amari Cooper, 0.
0.
Tyrell Williams against the Jets, 3.8.
Oof.
Todd Gurley, 4.9.
Oof.
Jalen Samuels, 6.2. Jason Witten, 1.5.
Oof.
James White, 0.9. Tom Brady, 11.3. That's what he did get, 11.3.
Oh, okay. Oh, so.
Right? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently, I was supposed to start Ryan Fitzpatrick over both of those guys because Ryan Fitzpatrick got 25.06.
But you would have lost anyway.
I would have lost anyway, but still,
Yeah.
I had Emmanuel Sanders on the bench at 2.5. Hey, I made the right decision. I benched Emmanuel Sanders, although I probably should have started him over Amari Cooper. Who knew? I scored, and then you add the kicker and the defense. My defense was Cleveland. They got 8, and I had Joey Sly, who might even play this week as my kicker, 10 points. So my kicker was the second highest scorer on the team.
Oh.
I scored 55.24 in a Superflex PPR must-win game. 55.24.
I'm sorry, Kenny.
Here's another one. Where last week I'm projected to win 131 to 108. I lost 131 to 89. My opponent, went over by 23. I went under by 42 points.
Oh.
Goff, Rodgers, Jacob Hollister. Again, Jalen Samuels has screwed me. Carlos Hyde. God awful. And again, Kyle Allen was my best quarterback on the bench at another Superflex league where he scored 89 points. I cannot begin to tell you how many leagues I had where the projections were opposite of what I ended up doing. You want another one? Why do we? And so my are you kidding me is like projections.
Ugh.
Like, why do we even watch these projections? What do they mean? Who knows anything?
No, exactly.
Right?
Because it's all luck.
Not all luck. Still don't believe that. You know.
Well, projection points are luck. They're projecting it.
They're projecting it.
But they don't know what's going to happen.
Nobody knows what's going to happen, but you've got to have again. You're handicapping.
Yeah.
How about this? Another league. I'm projected to win 137 to 115. I lost 106 to 81. 81 points in a league. I'm projected to score 137. Under projection by 56 points. Russell Wilson, Cortland Sutton, Tyler Lockett, Phillip Lindsay, Dallas Goedert. Come on. Are you f***ing kidding me?
I'm sorry, Kenny.
What a week. And here's another one. I'm up against Lamar Jackson in 5 leagues last night, and I lost them all.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry, Kenny. I don't really have any. You know why?
Your teams suck anyway.
My
that's
teams
why.
Suck.
Well, there you go.
-1.
There you go.
That's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What a week.
What a week.
I can't even like this week. I walked into this house on Sunday afternoon and I was already like,
he was
pissy.
beside himself.
Oh, I knew it. I was like, this is bad news this week.
Yeah.
Right? So there you go.
All righty.
All right, rant over. You ready, Christina? You singing this week?
I'm
You feeling
singing.
better?
I'm singing. It's a Wednesday night. Who should you choose? Make the right choice so you win, not lose. Starter sit. Starter sit. Starter sit. What happened?
Man, my harmony note was bad. I went flat. Jeez.
It's all right.
That was awful.
It's just a football show. It's not a singing show.
Hey,
We just make it.
I demand perfection.
I do too.
All right, what do you got?
All right. Eric Scott, Christian Kirk, or DJ Chark.
I was gonna say if it's DJ Moore, forget it. But no, Christian Kirk or DJ Chark.
Who's Kirk
How do
playing?
you? Kirk plays the Rams. Chark plays the Bucks. Come on. How do you sip Chark against the Bucks?
I know, but how do you stick Kirk? He just had a bye week. He's fresh legs.
Yeah, but he wasn't good last week. Like he was good the week before. Oh boy,
That's tough.
that's so tough. I mean, Chark, you know, come on, Chark's been great. Chark's a top 10 receiver.
Yeah, Chark.
Let's go, Chark.
You're right.
Let's go, Chark.
He's got one more. He's going to ask us again. He asked
Yeah.
it last week. Tannehill or Brady this week?
Did we say Brady?
Yeah, Brady.
We said Brady.
Brady, because Brady is going to have a revenge game.
Yeah, no, I think Brady again. But last week we said Brady. We let him astray.
We did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, it's like, it's the name value thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, like Brady, you telling me Brady's going to crap the bed in Houston
No.
on prime time? Come on.
No.
But it's a legit question. All right, let's get to the Galladay questions.
Yeah.
Kenny Galladay or Terry McLaurin? Terrible quarterback.
They both have terrible quarterbacks. Oy. Who's Washington playing?
Carolina, not very good defensively. You can score on them.
No, I'm
God, I wish
still going Galladay.
Wow, I'm not going Galladay if it's that third string quarterback. I can't play the guy.
But he's still a talented receiver.
Yeah, but if he's no one throwing the ball, we don't know who this guy
They're
is.
gonna throw some balls.
No.
I mean, he's obviously relevant if he's a starting quarterback
And
in
they're
the
playing
NFL.
Chicago. Oh, God. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
That's a must-win for me.
Jared Goff or Ryan Tannehill?
Tannehill's earned it. He's earned it.
Yeah, but
Goff's playing there.
Arizona.
I know Goff's playing Arizona. You got to figure Goff's gonna have a comeback week. I'll go Tannehill.
yeah, that's who I have in now.
I'll go there.
I just can't trust Goff anymore. It's just too
So what you can't. What are your Galladay decisions? Who do you have? Who's your
Galladay or
options?
Kirk.
Yeah,
Or Galladay, Kirk, Washington, James Washington,
Nah, I wouldn't do that. Christian Kirk.
Curtis Samuel.
I like that too.
Curtis
You got two viable options there. See, that's a good one because you got two viable options there over Galladay. That I think you should strongly consider that.
Or I could always, right now I have Jamal Williams in my flex. I could take Jamal Williams out of my flex and play. I don't even know anymore.
I mean, you like Christian Kirk. I know you do.
Yeah.
So that's a good option. That's safe.
So do Kirk, Samuel? Oh.
So it'd be Samuel Jamal Williams. That'd be your tough one. Jamal Williams has a gold matchup. I know the thing with Jamal Williams is you don't know what the volume is with him.
Right.
Because he's week to week. You know, if they bench if it's an Aaron Jones week or if it's a Jamal Williams week, you don't know that.
And this is the league I have to win.
You gotta win, boy. That's tough. Although Curtis Samuel's got a wonderful matchup against the Redskins. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, but Jamal Williams is playing the Giants.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, I know.
That's like a wash.
Yep. It ain't easy.
Samuel Kirk? I'd die if Galladay goes off on my bench.
I know. Well, if that's how you feel, then you play him. If that's how you feel, then play him and go with Galladay, as they say in the church.
But they're also playing the Bears.
I know. But I see. But I understand how you feel. You don't want to lose with your stud on the bench. I get it. So if that's how you feel, then you play Galladay and you live with it. And you say, "Well, I played my best player. He is your best player."
When are we gonna find out? When
Thursday morning.
But I mean, is Driscoll really any better?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess he hasn't been so bad.
He hasn't been terrible, but he's not great. But he's been better than. I mean, we don't even know who this guy is.
Yeah. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Have fun with that one.
Thanks, Kenny.
Yeah, I have one Galladay. So Galladay McLaurin's not easy because McLaurin is got no quarterback. It's the same problem.
Yeah.
But I got another one. It's Galladay Fitzgerald. That might be Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's been safe. Fitzgerald's like a safe 12 to 15 points.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I might do that. I might play Fitzgerald there. So, and we've come to the end of this very frustrating, angry show of our Vegas Fantasy. This edition, our week 13, going into week 13, the final week of the regular season. We've not had a lot of burials, and this is a minor one because I don't think a lot of people rostered him this year. Or if he's rostered, he's not playing a lot, but he ain't playing anymore this year. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to bury the 2019 fantasy season of Eric Ebron.
See ya.
I don't have much.
I don't either.
Yeah.
No.
Rest in peace, Eric Ebron.
Sorry. See you next year. That's it. That's anticlimactic.
There's really not much to say. You know who actually is a good pickup this week? I didn't even think about it. Jack Doyle. It's a better pickup this week than he's been. He's not sharing the slot anymore.
Jack Doyle or Goddard?
I'd play Jack Doyle. This week I would.
Yeah.
Yep. I would.
Yeah, but Philly's playing
Miami. I know, but again, Goddard's not. He's behind Ertz.
True.
But, oh boy.
Got you thinking now, didn't I?
You do get me thinking. On that note, I'm tired of thinking. It's the end of our Vegas Fantasy for this week. Download us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.
We only have a couple episodes left, guys, so thank you for listening this whole year. We appreciate it. And here's our playoff run, man. Hopefully you guys all get in the playoffs, and we have a good week 13.
We need it.
Yeah.
I'm Kenny Davidsen.
I'm Christina Shaw.
Bye.
Bye.